and welcome. It is Eric Pauly at erpolley.com, ERPOLLEY, and it's been a minute. Why? I've been working a whole bunch, and you know what? I just wrapped up a nice big project, and so I am back over here making the videos, doing the things. I am going to create a series of lip sync on a character that I've been working on for a project that is a infographic very specifically for my website. And I'm using my stand-up desk, so when I switch over to the animation, I might be cutting the top of my head off, similar to what you're seeing now. So don't be surprised, don't be alarmed, everything is fine. So let's jam over and start making some stuff happen. I'll show you what I got going on first. Oh, where'd my head go? Oh, wait, we talked about this. I'm trying to stay in the cube, but I'm standing, and I'm standing kind of in a very uncomfortable manner. So far, I got these lip movements. Let me turn off the onion skin. I started drawing these, and then I was like, oh wait, I should probably create some sort of video, since I haven't really uploaded anything for a while. Explanation has already been made. So right now I have a character here. If I lock everything, the mask above the eyeballs will work and keep those eyeballs inside of, well, the eyeballs. You don't want the eyeballs going outside of the eyeballs, now do you? Yeah, so he has riggable, movable eyebrows. His eyes have different characteristics. Ooh, not that one. So like, if I go over here and check out the frame picker, make sure I select the layer. Oh, well, it's all white, so you can't see it. If you go like this, you can see the eyeballs moving, changing, and everything works groovy. That frame picker is going to be a little bit difficult to use with white eyeballs. I didn't quite think about that, but I think I'll be able to make it work. I'll just probably remember which number equates to which eyeball shape, and that's not really a big deal to memorize, especially when you're in the middle of animating and you have about a minute of animation to complete anyways. I have a script that I'd prefer actually not to show you just yet. I have the audio recorded and I am ready to go as far as that. I'm actually still working on the storyboard, but I do know that I need at least 2 characters, probably more like 5. And I want these characters to look similar to this fella A. That's his name. He has a name. He looks like this. He has little booties on. So I'm using shape style animation. Currently everything is movable, roughly. And what I want to do here is go inside this mouth and finish the mouth rig, so then this mouth is able to be lip synced, so I can use this mouth rig for lip syncing. So currently I have let's see, D and E sound. The E looks a little bit goofy. I might go back and change that, but that's all part of the process. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. That's okay. Acceptable. You know what? I didn't change my Twitch label. I'm going to do that really quick. I do apologize. Rigging, animated character 2D. Eric Pauly is animating. It has been a little while. I might be a bit rusty, and that's as far as creating videos and showing my lovely face that you've all grown to love and adore, I'm sure. So I'm gonna just squeeze this tablet on over here. I got a monitor graphics tablet that I like to use, and I actually purchased a second one that I like it so much. I use XP Pen, and I really couldn't recommend it enough. Gotta emphasize that E, it's not enough. English. Ridiculous. Alright. Anyways, let's go from E, and we're gonna focus on, we're making F. The F sound. F is a goofy looking mouth shape as well. Kind of like this, I suppose. And let's make sure that the teeth are inside here. Now, as you can tell, my monitor is off to my left, and I'm going to be looking down for most of this, so showing my face is kind of pointless, but here we are. Here we are. I'm emphasizing on letters today, because this is an educational program. F6 is not the one I wanted, but that's okay. I'm just going to click it and delete it now. We have F, we're moving on to L. La 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 la. Let's make a shape like this. Let's make it a little bit smaller than that. Control Z is your best friend, right, other fellow animators? Let's make teeth. And a little bit of teeth down here. Oh, that's a blobby line. There we go, tell what that was. And you know what? Let's make it sure you can see that this is tongue. That. Something like that. Anyways, again, I might go back and redraw some of these, but we'll see what happens. It might actually look okay once I zoom it out. It's really hard to tell when you're zoomed in like this and you're like overemphasizing your vision onto it, so you really pick apart the flaws as you're creating it. Once it's created and it's moving and everything's animated, this mouth is so small. And honestly, I'm not even really sure how much this character will be talking, but I want to be able to use this character rig here to be able to duplicate and at least create one other character with similar features and use these pre-rigged assets. It's all part of, you know what, the O sound, maybe it doesn't need to show teeth, but I will show a little bit of tongue. I cut myself off. Yeah, my mind's scattered. It always does this when I'm drawing. I forgot what I was talking about in the first place. I started talking about this mouth shape. Let's make the letter R. R, like a pirate. Or pirateer, I don't know. Let's make up words now. Whoop, that's blobby already. I kind of like these nice thick lines for shape animation. I know that this isn't the traditional mouth shape animation for a shape style animation. How many times am I going to say animation? That's good radio, as we used to say in the biz. Yeah, I used to do a little bit of radio back in Vancouver. That was funsies, but very competitive. Not my jam. I don't like driving around and looking for sponsors. That's not my thing. I'd rather sit right here in front of this tablet and draw all day. That's the truth. Let's do a tongue here. So this is the letter S. Yeah, so you use your tongue with S, I guess. But I'm using my teeth. Alright. 7, F7, and let's do I don't like this blob off to the side. I'm gonna redo it. Bleh, says my dog. I don't know if you can hear that. He likes to bark. That's because he's a dog. And dogs bark. Let's do one like this, and do a little shape over there, but not on the bottom. And connect it, and how's that look? I've seen better, but you know what? I'm gonna call it good. Let's put a little lip on the bottom. That's the sound of a lip. You ever pop a lip into existence? That's exactly what it's going to sound like. W, so woo, woo. Maybe we want to make this a little bit tighter. Bring it in. Yeah, that's how you do it. This is how we do it. Let's put that lip a little bit better. More betterer. Put that lip on all of these. See, I already got one there. The M sound, does he have a lip with that? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. That's ugly. Okay, that's much better. No. I think of Kung Pao every time I make that sound. I don't know if you remember. They added sound effects and everything to a pre-existing film, and they cut it up into pieces. It's one of my favorite sound bites from a movie. I make it constantly, and I don't know if anybody gets that reference. Now they will. It's a stolen thing. Now let's make his facial expressions. A lot of these are turning out really good on the first try. That's not normal. As I say that. Whoa. That's kind of creepy, but let's leave it. I can do another one like this. And just a regular smile. Let's do like a frowny ah sound. And this will come in handy because not always is a character smiling while they say something, and it might look a little strange. I might never use this shape, but that's okay. It takes me a couple seconds, and later on it would be a little bit more difficult to create, so better to do it now, says I. A couple more shapes for the mouth, and then you want to make sure that everything is set on a proper frame set, so every graphic is on the proper setting for loop animation or single frame. I want almost everything to be on single frame except for the eyes, and that is because I want to be able to animate them without clicking a bunch of boxes before I start. That might make more sense once you see this character being animated, assuming that you will see this character being animated. Oh, whoa, I almost forgot his lips. Space Invaders! Let's go with a nice dark red, super dark red. It's almost like a black, but not quite. And that's great for a small amount of detail you can notice later. I gotta add lips back there, I noticed that. Wah! What sound is this? Is a weird, it's a weird sound, but that you don't use your teeth. I always, want to draw teeth when I'm doing that sound, but it is not appropriate for that mouth shape. I should have turned this off in the first place. I didn't notice I had closed gaps on. Hopefully that didn't create any small gaps. Coincidentally, the closed small gaps sometimes create small gaps. Because it's closing in an area that it assumes that I would like to. So really it's just doing its job, and I'm complaining about it. But hey, that's what I do. That's who I am. I'm your guy, buddy. Alright, let's fill in some teeth. Know what I mean? If it was only that easy, just click and it's done. Bang-a-rang. The real world is not a cartoon. This is also an informative piece. Right. Let's create. I'm gonna just select the color for his tongue. That looks fine. I'm not gonna use any specific color palette. Why would his teeth be the color of his tongue? Because I filled in the wrong area. Haha. Bah, he says. Bang. That's a good looking mouth rig. Let's finish it off with a couple lip pieces down over here that I did not fill in. That's an uber creepy smile. Uber! Look at me being a young guy. Let's go like that. Ooh, gross. Blobby. Blibbity blobs. Oop, more blobs. Let's go backwards. No, I think it's just because this mouth looks terrible. I'm just gonna delete it. Where's delete? Why am I being so slow right now? Remove frame. It's because it's not delete. It's remove frame. Ah, very different. No, that's not very good. Not very good. That's the description term you want for art. It's, how do I say, not very good. I've heard that essentially, just like, that's not good. Oh, okay. What about it? I don't know, because I don't know anything about art. I just decide whether it's good or not, and that's my comment. Alright, so the basic mouth setup is done. Let's make sure we're not on frame picker, and let's save. Let's go back one. Let's make sure that we are, in fact, okay, it is set to single frame. Let me show you what it does when it's not set to single frame. I'm going to click on it once, see a single frame. Instead, let's go to loop and see what that does. Now, when I hit play, not what we want. His mouth kind of goes all over the place. That might be something that I want to fix. I might test him out and use some dialogue for his mouth. But I think this character is pretty good to go. Like, you saw that the eyes move, the eyebrows over here. If I click over here and then click the frame picker, you can show expressions accordingly. And that's pretty much ready to go. All I had to do with that is to actually just draw the eyebrows once, and then I just kind of grabbed them with the transform tool and I fudge them around until I like the expression, and then I go on to the next one. One thing I might want to change is the color outline for his mouth, though I do like that it's grabbing attention to his mouth, so I probably will leave that. And it's surrounded by enough color that I can still use hard black in the background. I'm itching my buns. That's a thing I like to do. Right. So everything is extended long enough, I do believe. Let me go in and double check, because I am going to want to use this character as a base for other rigged characters that will actually look quite a bit different, but it'll have the same style of rig, quite literally. I will just hop on over into the library and start renaming everything and creating the process that way. But let's go out here, let's save one more time, Control Shift, save. I want fella number 3. Now number 3 and number 2 are the same, and I do that in case one of these files becomes corrupt. If you are saving the same file over and over and you've been working on it for a week, I very much suggest putting a number at the end of that file in case something happens to that file. Say, say Adobe decides to crash in the middle of your work. Well, you wouldn't be in a heap of trouble if you didn't have another file saved that was very close to the amount of progress that you have created in the file that had crashed. I have not actually had this happen to me personally, but I have definitely heard stories to where it's happened and they didn't know what to do. They were devastated. So save your file, put a number at the end of it, back it up onto a USB drive, do all that kind of stuff. It will save you someday. I almost guarantee it. Almost. That's even my little insurance. Oh, my arms see through a little bit. My computer crashed actually. Well, it was starting to crash, so I had to. Oh, my can keeps getting cut off, and my shirt. I need to adjust stuff. That's my explanation of why my computer crapped out. And it was starting to take about 15 minutes to boot, and if you're a computer user, you know that is a problem that had to be addressed. So I had to start over new with a fresh set of windows. I did all that, and I was already busy in the first place, so I just now reset my recording equipment and everything, so that's why this video is a little bit wonky, but I plan on addressing everything that was wrong in this video, and it'll be fixed in the next video. And on that note, I will see you later. It's been Eric Pauly at erply.com. Goodbye.